Hey there, it's Stephen Thompson, host of the Stephen Thompson Experience podcast and also the Stephen Thompson Experience website, author of 2 books. And here I am talking this morning, about coffee and creativity. Coffee this morning comes from the Boy and the Bear, having an almond milk latte from the Boy and the Bear. And today, I want to talk about your creativity and what it competes with. Simple thing here. A lot of people, when they want to be creative, they go into the if only I had more time, if only I worked less at my job. And you force your creativity to compete with your job. Forcing your creativity to compete with your job is really not a good idea because we need our jobs. We need our places of employment to be able to generate an income, to be able to fulfill the social contract and our obligations. Paying for our rent or our mortgage, car payments, cell phone payments, cable payments, electric bills, basic goods and necessities, and things that we pay for that provide us joy. So don't make your creativity compete with that. But what you can make your creativity compete with, and how you do create more time for creativity, is do this. Do an audit of your social media consumption. On your phone, like on your iPhone, for example, go to your screen time and take a look at how much time you're spending on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and then make your creativity compete with that. So when I wrote my 2 novels, I audited my social media accounts, and I looked at my screen time app and saw that I was spending 45 minutes a day just on Facebook. Now, I was just scrolling Facebook, maybe commenting, maybe saying happy birthday. So I had the time, 45 minutes a day, to do that. So if only I stopped using Facebook and wrote during that time. What ended up happening? Well, I had 45 minutes back to write. 45 minutes took me about that time to produce about 1,600 words. That led to over 50,000 words, which is novel number 1, Aquafunka Puss in the Macrocosm of Mayhem. Okay? Just simply doing that. So I made my creativity compete with something that needed to be replaced. Social media needed to be replaced in my schedule. My creativity took that space, and by taking that space, I was able to produce my first novel. Second novel, I applied the same principle. Less of social media, more of creativity. Second novel. Same thing with my weekly podcast. I devote time to my creativity. It's not a lot of time. It's not 40 hours a week, but it is enough to put out a consistent podcast, to blog on my blog, to participate in creative communities, and to be productive consistently. With these YouTube videos, with my blog posts, with my podcast, with my novels, by simply subtracting the time I spend on social media and adding the time to my creativity. So I created a spot for being creative. Another tip, 10 minutes a day. Everyone has 10 minutes a day. I have 10 minutes to write, 10 minutes to work out, 10 minutes to draw, 10 minutes to take pictures. Whatever it is you want to be creative with, set aside 10 minutes. Set a timer and then do it for 10 minutes. So that's what you should do. So instead of saying, if only I had more time, if only I got rid of something. And the thing I'm getting rid of, social media, binge watching, get rid of those, put your creativity there, and you will find your creative output going up without getting overwhelmed and without having to quit your day job. That's Stephen Thompson. Check out my podcast, The Stephen Thompson Experience, my blog, The Stephen Thompson Experience, on my website, The Stephen Thompson Experience. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll be back again next week with more coffee, more creativity. Have a great one. Have a great week. Bye-bye.